Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. As you can see from the title of this video, today we're going to be addressing a few things that are happening in the world. So obviously if you've been following the news and you know what's going on in the world, then we're in the middle of a bit of a global crisis at the moment. Yeah, as you've heard, it's called COVID-19 or the coronavirus. At the minute I am working from home as of Wednesday this week. Now today is Friday. A lot of people are working from home. I'm one of the vulnerable. I don't know whether I've ever mentioned this before, but I'm an asthmatic, which means if I catch it, then I am at risk of needing intensive care. I could get it pretty badly, basically, because I've got asthma, so I'm on the kind of critical list. So I've kind of got to stay indoors a lot. That's why I'm working from home. Actually, I haven't left the house until today. I did have to nip to the shop, which made me super nervous. I kind of didn't want to be near anyone. I was lucky enough that I got to go after my working time had finished, so I went about 4:30, and it was pretty quiet, but obviously I'm still hand gelling, I'm still washing my hands quite regularly. So yeah, I wanted to just explain that obviously you are aware of what's going on in the world. People want to be different about it. People want to kind of just carry on as normal as best as they possibly can. But obviously I keep watching the news updates every day, and the Prime Minister just seems to, every day seems to change. I don't know whether you've noticed that. If you saw today's press conference at Downing Street, then obviously you'll know that all the bars, all the pubs, all the restaurants are shutting as of tonight, which means obviously social interaction is going to be very limited. Obviously my usual channel, the usual things that I do on my channel, a lot of shopping hauls, a lot of like clothing hauls and stuff like that. So obviously I'm going to try and resume as much as possible my normal content. Obviously I can't be doing stuff like holiday clothes or Primark shopping and stuff like that because it's difficult. It's going to be difficult to get out now, and at the minute, because we're kind of on a semi-lockdown, I think it's only a matter of time. Especially if we keep seeing the number of deaths that we keep seeing daily at the moment. If we are anywhere, anything like Italy, then they're on permanent lockdown altogether. So obviously I'm going to have to tailor my content as best as I possibly can. So please expect more maybe cleaning videos, and stuff like that. I have got a tiny little haul to share with you, that because I did obviously pop into, I had to get a card. It's Sam's birthday next week and we've got to celebrate his birthday in the middle of this crisis, but hey ho, you know, think of all those people that are suffering and you know, people that are dying. I just try, it's not just about protecting me, it's about us protecting each other, because at the end of the day you might not have the symptoms, you might only have small symptoms or no symptoms, but you might be a carrier and you might pass it on to like your mum or your dad or your grandparents, and it's those people that I worry about as well. I'm sure I will be okay if I caught it. I'm hoping if I ever caught it, I would be okay. As much as I am at risk, I do have asthma. But, you know, if I did, I've had flu before a couple of times already and I was okay. I think as long as it doesn't go on the chest, but I believe it causes severe sort of respiratory sort of illness, which is not good at all. And obviously the government are gearing up with the intensive care suites. They're getting all the nurses and doctors back from retirement. So they're doing a lot to try and obviously set up ready in case this pandemic goes like out of control. And at the minute, by the closures and everything, we're trying to sort of keep a lid on it basically. So yeah, try and stay home, folks. Stay home as much as you can. I mean, I know some people might think that we're being a bit blasé. I don't know whether I'm overreacting. I don't know whether I'm underreacting. I'm just a mixed sort of feelings at the minute. I just want to be careful. I don't want my mum to get ill. She's my only living next of kin sort of parent or whatever, you know. I've got no grandparents left. My dad passed away last year and my mum is the only one that's left. I've got my sister, but obviously she's a similar age to myself and she's got children as well. So, you know, my mum, I've only got my mum left in terms of parents, and I've got no grandparents. So I want to protect her as much as possible as well. So I did plan originally to go and see her this weekend with it being Mother's Day, but obviously I can't do that anymore. So I'm going to be wishing my mum happy Mother's Day on Sunday via phone call or maybe FaceTime or something. But I do talk to her quite regularly anyway. But yeah, I will miss my mum on Mother's Day, but I'm just going to have to stay away for now and be quite happy to make up the time, obviously, when everything goes back to normal, hopefully not too long. I mean, I know we're saying the time scale has kind of been given like a 12 weeks, but that is not set in stone. We don't know what's going to happen. I mean, obviously, Boris Johnson's just trying to say that, you know, we can make a difference, but that means if we all sort of pool together and stay home. Yeah. Emphasis on stay home and be clean and wash your hands. I'm not an expert in the field of COVID-19. I don't know the genetics or the science behind it. I do know that it's a virus that is derived from animals. And that's pretty much about it. I'm not professional. I've read a little bit about it, but that's all. I'm sorry, my voice is going. I've done a lot of talking today. But yeah, I don't pretend to know everything about it. I actually probably know very little about it, but I do know that it seems to be sweeping the nation quite rapidly, and yeah, we just need to put our measures in place, basically. So just to let you know, obviously I have touched on the fact that my content will change a little bit because of this, so please bear with me, guys. And I just want to share a few things that I did pick up from Home Bargains. Can I just say, I went in Home Bargains, I went in Poundland. It is completely bare in there, absolutely so quiet. It was quiet, yeah, and it was empty. I mean, I went in for some bleach and some paracetamol. I mean, I can barely get anything. So I did get a few little bits and bobs, so let me share these bits with you. I went to the card shop, got Sam a card, which I'm not going to show, but yeah, I got him a card for his birthday, and I also picked up this lovely wrapping paper. This was £1.29, and this will just wrap up all his gifts, which I did order online, by the way, and they very kindly delivered them on my doorstep. There isn't any sort of contact, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's really good that all the delivery services are doing that. In Home Bargains, so there's Sam's card. I won't let you look at it too much. Home Bargains, right, I did need some deodorant. Can you believe we're out of deodorant as well? There was literally no women's deodorant. It was ridiculous. I mean, I feel like we're in the middle of an apocalypse. Right, so I picked up a very small amount of things from Home Bargains. So I did pick up some cat food. We have got quite a lot already. I've got a shop coming next week, but I'm worried that it might not come. I hope it does. But we did go and have a little shop the other day as well, just in case. So I've just got a few other little bits and pieces coming. But I've got another box of cat food. So luckily we've still got this so far. So got that. I picked up as well 2 lots of bin liners. I've only got one. I've just opened my last pack, so I thought I'd better get another pack of these. So I picked up 2 lots of bin liners. So I think these were £1 something. Yeah, these were £1.19 each, so I got those as well. The places that have shut today are like restaurants, bars, pubs, like museums, gyms, leisure centres. So obviously your nail bars, hairdressers, those sort of things are still open at the minute. But I wanted to be prepared in case we go on complete full lockdown. So I did pick up a Vital, is that how you say it? Vital hair dye, because I don't want to be going around with grey hair. So if the worst comes to the worst, I can stick a little dye on my roots if I have to. Now, I've got a hair appointment coming up, and my hair appointment is technically a week tomorrow. But again, the news is changing daily, so I really don't know what's going to be happening by then. So I thought I'd better pick up that hair dye just in case I'm not allowed to go, in case hairdressers have to shut. I mean, I don't know. We don't know what's happening. We're just finding out daily that things are changing, and they change every day. So I did only pick up 1 box, which is pretty good. Right, so I also went into Poundland. Again, they had no deodorant at all. They had loads of men's deodorant, but all the women's stuff is gone. So I had to pick up some Sanex for men, which is going to be for me. Yeah, never tried this before. Normally I generally don't like antiperspirants and stuff, but I don't really have much of a choice at the moment, so I'm not going to be picky. But yeah, I got this. I don't know what it's actually quite nice. It's not dead manly smelling. It's actually just very nice, actually. So be quite happy to use that. I think this was, yeah, I think this was £1. So yeah, plenty of the men's deodorants there. No problem about that. Right, the other thing I picked up as well is I picked up some of these. I've heard about these actually, but never actually tried them. Obviously Slimming World's out the window right now, really can't be bothered. But I will be doing a lot of cooking, so obviously I'll be doing plenty of cooking. So yeah, but I think at the minute I just want my chocolate. I won't lie, I just want some chocolate. So I picked up the Twin Peaks white chocolate and cookie almond and honey nugget, which sounds delicious. And I also picked up this one, which was the Twin Peaks milk chocolate with the honeycomb almond and honey nugget as well. So this one's milk and then that one's white chocolate. So yeah, I hope Sam can eat this. He generally doesn't like nut tasting things, but I think it's only got a tiny bit of almond in it. But that will be nice to eat. Now the other few things I picked up are just a couple of little bits of wrap-ups of sweets for Sam's birthday. So I got some mini cream eggs and some Oreo ones. These are all like £1. It is Easter's coming up soon as well. And I got us both a pack of mini eggs, but I'm going to wrap them 2 up as part of his birthday present. He's got some nice presents, some big presents, but I just like to put a few little bits of sort of sweets in there as well. So I got all those and they were £1 each. And that was it from Poundland, guys. That was it. They literally had nothing, hardly. As you know, I was on the hunt for bleach and paracetamol, which so far I hadn't found. So off I went to Wilko's. Luckily, these shops are sort of really close, like Poundland and Home Bargains are literally next door. And over the road was the card shop, and then just here was Wilkinson. So they were all like a couple of steps from one another. So luckily, I found the very last box of Anodin Extra from Wilko's. So yeah, and I didn't even realise they are soluble ones as well, which not brilliant, but I don't mind soluble. So yeah, I get a lot of migraines sometimes, headaches. So I do need to keep stocked up on these, and you know me, I always buy them, but now I can't find them anywhere. So I just got 1 pack of that and just a pack of Anodin Original as well. I think they were both like, no, I can't find my receipt now, but they were both like £1 something, £1.19 or something for those. So I got those. They had quite a few of those. I mean, not loads, don't quote me, but they had a few boxes left. Now, all the bleach was gone. Yeah, completely gone. So all that was left was, this was the last one as well, was the Harpic Power Plus Citrus Fresh. 10 times better than bleach. Better than bleach. So yeah, I got that. And apparently I think it smells quite nice, I'm told. So I'm told. And then I got the other one, which is the blue one. The Harpic 100% lime scale remover as well. So I got this one as well. And this is 5 times better than bleach. So yeah, I picked up those. They'll do. I've only got 1 bottle of bleach left in the house, so they will have to do. Yeah, so that was everything that I bought, which is obviously not a lot, I know. But as I say, the shops are kind of depleted at the minute. Let's hope we can get back on top of things and not be panic buying and stuff. Yeah, because then it'll help everybody out. It's so sad to see like the elderly that are trying to get stuff. I mean, they generally go out, and then I'm so glad that Iceland and places like that are doing like an hour or 2 hour slot for the elderly in the morning, because it's so difficult for those. So, you know, they're struggling to get out. They're probably struggling to walk and carry the shopping anyway. You know, they need the help, you know. So let's not be greedy, everybody. Let's stand together. We are all in this together, and together we can fight it. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you're looking forward to the cleaning videos. I have a whole house clean coming up. Yeah, which I promised a few weeks ago anyway, but things kind of got out of hand, which is another story, which is why I was off social media for a week. But yeah, that's another story. But anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to give me a big thumbs up, that would be brilliant. If you want to subscribe, you can do in the link below. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.